It's another beautiful day to bill search. I have about 300 doll hairs out of the ATM. I thought it'd be a fun little Saturday night special, and we can go through $20 bills together. That way it sticks to, one denomination. Hopefully, I'll find something worth more than face value or at least collectible. And at minimum, I'll end up with the same amount of money I started with, which is a lot better than a lot of the other stuff I get into. Now, starting out, I like to whoa, as I knock over my camera. I like to start with the serial numbers. Just look for patterns and overall shifts in the digits, issues with the ink. On $20 notes, I like to look at the color shifting ink that's used on the obverse or front of the note. And then just general stuff, look for any sort of overall errors, issues with ink and smears, as well as major misalignments. Depiction of the White House on the back. And I'm mainly just going over all this stuff on the first one, so that way we can kind of speed through the rest of them. So bear with me for a moment if you already know some of this stuff. But keep an eye out on either side and around other intricate detail points like the lettering and kind of the outsides of it. Sometimes you can see kind of issues with print. So anyway, nothing going on that one. Let's start going through the rest of them. Nothing in the serial number, a bit of damage up here. Looks like sometimes you'll see at banks or businesses primarily, they will mark the entire side of the strap when they get it and break it down to go into the registers. Nothing in the serial number. Back of the note. Nothing going on. Somebody sent me a really good picture in an email of kind of some ink smearing going on in the phrase "In God We Trust" on a $20 banknote. Albeit this one is a Series 2013 and theirs was a newer one. It'd be something to keep an eye out for. And nothing going on. 2017A has a lot of replacement notes, star notes, so look for those. As the new LEAP system of printing kind of does away with star notes, I like holding on to them if I can. If it gets up in the $50, $100 mark, it actually kind of adversely affects you because, well, it's going to make it more expensive for the regular collector to purchase. So then you got to go grade it, and then you get kind of a bunch of hoops to jump through. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, nothing going on there. Kind of cool that it ends out the end of it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can let me know if you'd hold on to that. But unless it's all the digits making up a broken ladder serial number, I don't really hold on to it. Nothing crazy going on there. 8s, 5s, some 9s. If that 3 wasn't in there, I would have held on to it. 2013, I see a lot of issues with shifted seals. I'll point that out here in just a second. You can kind of see right here, this little mark is actually a portion of the serial number from the front. So they just kind of get overly inked during the process of printing and, kind of bleeds through. Hey, pretty cool. As I'm yapping away, I realize this. 0909, 6s, and then 9, which is cool because it's kind of like an ambigram and a, repetitious note with 9, 6s, and 0s. So a trinary, a repeater, and an ambigram number, which I think is kind of neat. You can read it right side up or upside down, which is really cool. Anyway, this one's a little bit beat up. It's a little wavy from being folded up, but I know a few people that might like this note in my own personal circle, so I'll see if they want to get it off of me. As far as value, I don't think it's anything super crazy, but it is fun and collectible, so maybe to the right person, a few bucks over face value. This one also has those notable teeth marks at the top. You can see it in the form... Sorry, I kind of cut my finger earlier today. You can see it in the form of little kind of rectangular hash marks almost. Those are from the teeth of an ATM or the counting machine at a bank. But cool serial number, and I'm going to hold on to it. I got a buddy that might be into that. 2013 series. Nothing going on. 5s. Some 6s, but nothing close to what we just found, which is great. I love repeater notes. Back of the bill. For a second, I thought we had a hash mark, but instead a pen sneezed on it. So we're going to have damage there too, and all tore up at the top. Sevens, nines, nothing in the serial number. Hopefully you've already jumped in the comments and let me know what you've been coming across lately in your collectible searches. I'm in hot bidding for some storage units, so I'll let you know how that goes. Nothing crazy. What's going on here? Little extra ink above the word series, but nothing to call home about. Reverse of the bill. Damage. Damage. You could tell it's been wet, so probably in a pocket when it got rained on. More Series 2017A, not bad condition. Really probably the best one we've had, sadly, in the whole banknote search. But if you watch any of my other videos of bill searches, you know I usually get the ones people sneeze in and use for toilet paper and all that fun stuff, so... 1866, 872. We could reach and say it's a double year note, but I'm not going to go there. Somebody wrote on it too. 402. How does that work? 402 bucks. How did you have that with 20s? I have no idea. Interesting. Getting down there. Last $80. 2017A. All the 2017As look like the next one is one too. Have been pretty good condition, but nothing jumping out on the reverse of that one. Fix that there. Some good repetition. It would have been nice to not have that 3 in there, which I think I said earlier with another note. 6s, 5s, 8s, and then a pesky 3 in there. Nice condition too, despite kind of a bend in the middle. Nothing going on there. Last 40 bucks. Don't know what the deal with this black mark is. Definitely post-production damage, so I'm not sure there. It's not shifted enough to be any portion of like a cut mark on the sheet itself or anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we wouldn't have had that other 5 in there and had a 7, would have been a broken ladder where they're not in order, but all the digits are there. I would have held on to it for that. Nothing on the back but a little bit of water damage. Last but not least, 8, 5, 3, some 6s. Nothing in the serial number. Some damage to the front to Jackson's face there. He's got a bruised chin, it looks like. A little bit of stray ink up here and right here. And a free booger to end out the old video. So, nothing crazy going on, but a really cool serial number. You can let me know if you've seen these sell for more than just a few bucks over face value. I see them every once in a while across eBay, but nothing really great that ever pops up. But really cool ambigram serial number, really cool repeater, I think. But let me know what you think about it in the comments. More importantly, let me know what you're coming across in your collectible searches lately. I love hearing about that stuff. So let me know in the comments, or hit my little channel thing, wherever that is, and go to the community tab. You can drop images there for all of us to see and help other folks out. Let them know if you know something about their find. Anyway, that's what community is all about. So I'll see you guys in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Have an awesome day, guys.